Okay, ladies and gents, hello. I think we are just about ready to get tonight's stream rolling here. Yes, welcome everybody back again to another stream. We have here stream number... What number is it? 662. Of course, the classic 662. Welcome, everybody. Really quick, streaming schedule is on your screen right now. Streams are possible Monday to Friday, 6 to 7 Central with the trivia every Thursday except last week, which, of course, if you guys were following along with the lore, was traveling a lot last week. Was traveling to many places, and yeah, definitely just was not home to stream last week. But we're here now doing last week's trivia stream. But today, it's Trivia Monday. Now, there will still be a trivia stream this week on Thursday. I'm not planning on going anywhere this week, so I should be around to stream and all that good stuff on Thursday. So hooray for that. Hooray for Trivia Thursday on Monday. Yes. Ooh, loud car. Ooh. Listen to that one. You hear that one? Ooh, that one sounded expensive. But yes, welcome everybody. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Feel free to let me know in the chat how you guys are doing on this lovely Monday. And yeah, we will start trivia here momentarily. Motorcycle Man has returned. He's never leaving. He's always out there doing motorcycle things and whatnot. So yeah, it's fun living next to loud people on loud vehicles. The Ninjago's trailer is peak. Gotta agree with you there. It is pretty peak. I just, obviously wish the episodes didn't leak going on about 4 months ago now. Almost. Just about 4 months. But no, the trailer's good. I like the trailer a lot. Gave me lots of new screenshots to use for videos and whatnot. You will see some of them on screen right now. So I've been having fun with the new trailer. I just know for a lot of people, it's like, oh, it's the trailer for the stuff that I've already seen. It's like, yeah, but it's a new trailer. Same thing with earlier today. We got a new clip dropped, and people were like, oh, why are you talking about the clip? Because it's new. It's a new clip. You might have seen it, but it's technically new, part of the official marketing. So, yeah. But I'm enjoying it, though. Hopefully you guys also enjoyed the trailer. School started. I saw that. Yeah, a lot of people are starting school. I don't have school because I'm an adult. I don't go to school. I do work. Did I hear about what's going to happen on August 13th? Yeah, So from what I understand, basically their new system, their genius new system here on YouTube, which is just an awesome website full of people that make great decisions, right? But essentially the thing is YouTube is apparently going to be doing this new like AI verification thing where they try to verify users, and if they detect that you are a child, there's going to be a lot of restrictions put in place on your account unless you can prove that you are not a child. So for a lot of people, most convenient way to do that is to slip YouTube the old government ID, which is definitely not ideal. So yeah, it's just a really, really dumb new thing that YouTube's rolling out. I personally think it's really stupid. And to me, I can't say for sure what's going to happen. But to me, it kind of seems like it's one of those things where they're going to try it for a little bit, realize people don't like it, and then get rid of it pretty quickly. So, I don't know. That's just my speculation there. But yeah, it doesn't sound like a fun situation. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you guys remember the whole, was it Copa or Kappa? That whole fiasco that took place like 5 years ago in like 2020, where videos that were designed specifically for kids like couldn't be monetized or something like that. It was a very similar situation where the whole goal is to protect children on the internet, and it's like, sure, I can get behind that, but not sure if this is the way to go about doing it, so that's just my 2 cents on it. Whatever happens, we will see. I'm not like expecting much of anything to stick, but we will see. Let's see. How's your 86 Megatron? Still waiting for GameStop to get mine in. Hopefully GameStop gets yours to you soon, because I gotta say, 86 Megatron is quite a nice figure. I actually have him here on the desk, sitting next to Mr. Optimus Man, and he's pretty chill. I like him a lot. You know, looks just like the 86 movie. The only difference is he turns into a tank, because he can't have a gun. So tank's next best thing, which, you know, some people are going to get a little bit annoyed by the tank. And I get it, you know, it's not the most accurate thing to the movie, but it's like they can't make him a gun. Like, what the heck? But no, I like the figure. It's nice. Whew. Trying to breathe here. I was trying to rush back to get to the room. I was across the apartment. Am I excited to get Lego Soundwave? Actually, I do have Lego Soundwave as well. Let's see if I can grab him quick. You can listen to him because he does make noise. I have built Lego Soundwave. I don't know when I'm going to be reviewing Lego Soundwave. Probably at some point this week I'm planning on it. Let me just grab him here. But he's also pretty cool. I like that he actually has a little sound thing on his belly. And if you press it, he makes some sounds. So let's see what Soundwave has to say. Of course, you can't see anything, but you can definitely listen to him. Let's play a little bit of Soundwave's thing. What do you have to say, Soundwave? Wow, that's so cool. What about... Yeah, he does come with two little, the little cassettes. He's got Laserbeak and he's got Ravage, so pretty good selection. And yeah, very, very cool, just set in general. I don't know why I'm so out of breath. Very good set in general, I must say. I feel very positive towards Mr. Soundwave here, and like I said, I will probably be filming my review for this guy probably later today, or not today, later this week, I mean, and then probably getting it out also later this week. I have him chilling over on the shelf next to the other Transformer boys. We'll probably do some comparisons as well. So it's been a very Transformy week, all things considered. Lots of Transformers in the mail. Hold on one second. Gotta put my earphones on. All right, where are we at? What are we doing? Yeah, we can start trivia here in a few minutes. Just kind of giving the stream a chance to warm up. I will say, I did do a test stream earlier today, and I don't know if notifications are messed up because of it, but did do a little test stream. Not public, obviously, but a little private one just for me. So, I don't know why I'm so out of breath. What else do we got here? Thoughts on the Sydney Sweeney drama commercial? I have no thoughts on that. It's a jeans commercial. I don't really have much thoughts about that. Or many thoughts, I mean. Favorite Soundwave design? Ooh, I do like the one from the Bumblebee movie. I have the 3-0 figure of that guy also over on the shelf, and he's pretty cool. So maybe that one. But I also like, of course, G1 Soundwave. Transformers Prime Soundwave is pretty... Not like a huge fan of is like some of the Michael Bay designs. I'm not a huge fan of the Satellite. And then what car was he in the third movie? Oh, we might be lagging a little bit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, can you guys still hear me okay? Is the audio still coming through? You know what's funny? Full test stream earlier today to check for lag, and there wasn't any. But of course, now that I start the actual stream, we're lagging a whole bunch. Great, no data. Ooh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay, we're having a huge meltdown here. Oh boy. Alright, hold on one second, you guys. All right, what up? I think we're good. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. I will say, I don't know if you guys heard me say that before the huge lag storm. I did a test stream earlier today just to specifically check for lag. I let it run for about 15 minutes, and there was no lag the entire time. But of course, the second I start up an actual stream, it's like, oh, hey, guess what we're going to do? We're going to lag a little bit. How fun. But we seem to be doing okay now, so let's get trivia rolling here. We do have a few viewer-submitted quizzes for today, a few blookets, so we are going to try to get through these. These were the ones that we were going to do last week, but of course we weren't around to stream on Thursday. So let's start with the first one here, which comes at us from Jeff. So shout out to Jeff for putting this one together for us. Just going to run a few rounds of this, or at least we are going to try to. Let's see, random question order, bada bing, bada boom, mute that, big screen that, and share screen this. Okay, so let's get this rolling here. Like I said, hopefully this is stable, knock on wood. But we have the QR code on the top, or top left, yeah, code on the top. Join up if you would like. Once again, this one comes at us from Jeff. Thank you very much, Jeff, for submitting this one for all of us to play. Let's see. Have the Studio Series figure, Dark of the Moon Soundwave. He's a Mercedes-Benz. Don't remember the name, though. Yeah, it's like Mercedes-Benz S something, G something. I don't know. I forget what what's-her-face said in the movie, Rosie Huntington Whiteley. No idea what kind of car he's supposed to be, but I don't know. If Soundwave's gonna be like a vehicle, I would like something similar to what he was in Transformers Animated. He was kind of like a little, not really like a boombox car, but it was kind of like a car with a bunch of speakers on it, from what I remember. So I think that's like the best of both worlds there. Happy medium. Hey, Huntrix. Got any Ninjago theories? Lloyd is probably going to die before Dragon's Rising ends. That's my personal theory. It just seems like he's going to die, man. I don't know. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Who's to say? SLS AMG. I was way off. Have I seen K-Pop Demon Hunters? I have. It's a very good film. I've seen it many times now. Actually, I'm kind of excited because it is coming to theaters. And theaters around me, so I might try to go check that out in the theater. Could be fun. Do I like the new Tom Holland Spider-Man? Yeah, I think it's a good suit. Kind of similar to the one that we saw at the end of the last movie, so nothing too different, but still pretty cool. I like it. I'm excited for the new movie. All the filming looks like it's fun, and I'm hoping it's going to be a good movie, so looking forward to it. You should totally check out K-Pop Demon Hunters. Like your post you posted on Instagram with the revamped Ghost Hunter suits. Yeah, I like how those turned out too, and I will be having a video. Ooh, loud car. I will be having a video come out very soon on the channel here where I talk about those designs more in depth, so be on the lookout for that. Question 1 of 10. Is Ryu a ninja? No or yes? In all caps. It's probably one of those, surely. Once again, this quiz comes to us thanks to Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. My name, Jeff. Wish Mr. Negative would be... Yeah, I heard he wasn't in the movie. I'm kind of hoping that's not true, because I think Mr. Negative would be a really sweet villain for that movie, but I don't know. I'm just happy that Scorpion's in it, so looking forward to that. Favorite Soundwave vehicle mode. If we're talking specifically vehicles, I do like the... Well, I don't know. Does the Predator drone count as a vehicle? Probably not, from Transformers Prime. So yeah, maybe Soundwave's form from Animated, like the boombox car music thing. Or I do like in the Cybertron games, the little car that he turns into there. Maybe one of those. But if the drone counts, definitely the drone. Is Ryu a ninja? Yes, he is indeed a ninja. He counts. Dragons can be ninjas. They teach you that in the show, from what I remember. Yeah, the Punisher is going to be cool to see too. I don't know. I'm not like the biggest Punisher guy. I think I'd be more excited if it was Daredevil. Question 2. What season has Garmadon in it? All? Season 3, Season 15, or Season 12? What season has Garmadon in it? I guess it kind of depends, too, on what you mean by Season 15. You know? Because if you mean Seabound, he would not be. But if you mean Crystallized, he would be. But he's also in Season 3. And he's probably not in Season 12, so I don't know how this is going to go. I could see... It's got to be Season 3, right? Maybe Jeff is labeling Season 15 as Seabound? I don't know. I guess we will see. I assume Sensei Garmadon counts, right? Because he's still Garmadon, so yeah, Season 3 should count. But again, it kind of depends on what you mean by Season 15. Do you mean Seabound or Crystallized? Because if you mean Seabound, then no. But if you mean Crystallized, then yes. Guess we'll see. No, apparently it was just Season 3. Apparently Jeff did not count Crystallized as Season 15. Which, you know, it's up to interpretation, I guess, because everyone says something different. So I guess that was Season 3? Sure. Question 3. Who did Kai save to unlock his full potential? Nia, Baby Lloyd, himself, or Cole? It's probably one of those. Shirley. Nice picture of Kai all fired up. I do like the ones that have pictures, like the quizzes that have pictures. Nothing against the ones that don't, obviously, but I do like when the quizzes have pictures. It's nice for me to look at something, like, visually. Yeah, we still can't decide on the number because official sources apparently have said like 6 different things, so I guess it's just up to interpretation. I honestly think that the people behind the scenes just don't care anymore, especially like Tommy Andreasen. Like, he's literally like, just call it Crystallized. That way we're all on the same page. So, and I guess in a way, that's what we could do, you know, because again, behind the scenes, people say like different stuff, so... It's up to you. Otherwise, I'd just call it, like, Crystallized, you know? It's Cole, trust. Let's see. No, it was Baby Lloyd, but one person voted for Cole. I'm sure Kai has saved Cole many times before. Hey, Huntrix. Shout out to Huntrix. Top 5. Top 5 again. Moving on to question 4, I can count. What items did Harumi need? Okay, Oni masks, time blades, dragon cores, techno blades. So I assume they mean what items did Harumi need to revive Garmadon? I think. Like Soundwave's design from RID 2015. I can't remember... By the way, thank you, JD Jade, for the sub. I can't remember what that one looks like. I don't know if I watched that episode, but let me look it up quick. RID Soundwave 2015 alt mode. Surely I can find a picture of it if I just Google that. Okay, yeah, it's kind of like... I get what you mean. Yeah, it's kind of like a mix of those ones. I can get behind that. I do kind of like that Soundwave design just in general. It's kind of like the Prime design, but he's beefed up a little bit. Not a bad look. I did not see Wednesday Season 2. I don't think I've even seen Wednesday Season 1. Oni masks are the correct answer there. Yes, of course. Thoughts on Fantastic Four? Thought it was pretty good. I've seen it a few times at this point. Yeah, I liked it. Not perfect. I have some things that I could totally nitpick, but overall, I was pretty happy with it, all things considered. Question 5. What set has a gold Cole minifigure? Zane's Golden Dragon Jet, All, Golden Ultra Dragon, or the X1 Ninja Charger Legacy? Ooh, see, I can see this one going a couple of different ways too, right? Because the Golden Anniversary Cole is in the X1 Charger. Thank you, Corny Gamer, for the sub. But Zane's Golden Dragon Jet, that has the Golden Dragon Cole, and then the Golden Ultra Dragon has the Resistance Cole, which is also gold. So I wonder if they mean all. Again, it's one of those where it just kind of depends on what they mean. Favorite Optimus design? Ooh, I like, G1 is special, obviously. I like that one. Let's see. Animated isn't bad, especially when he gets like the jetpack. I like the animated design. Prime is obviously good. I guess they meant all here, so I guess they were literally just counting gold Cole minifigures. I do like the Fall of Cybertron design quite a bit though for Optimus. I like a lot of those designs. They're pretty cool. Question 6. What are they standing on? The Destiny's Bounty, the Monastery, I don't know, or the Temple of Love? Aw, the Temple of Love, you guys. that should totally be a set, dude. They could release like a special like $1 million idea. What if they made like a special Valentine's Day Ninjago set called the Temple of Love? That'd be amazing. Lego, you can use that idea. Make that set. Like it'll just be like a big temple with a heart on it. Right? Thoughts on Jurassic Rebirth? It was kind of mid. Didn't really care for it all that much. I liked some stuff about it. I didn't like a lot of stuff about it, but some stuff I liked. How do you think the ninjas' reactions would be if they find out Lloyd was the bratty kid that released the Serpentine when he was younger? I feel like a lot of them know, right? Like that's got to be common knowledge at this point. I'm sure maybe at first they weren't very happy, but maybe after a while they were like, you know what? You weren't yourself, Lloyd. Obviously. So I figured people didn't get notified for the stream. Yeah, I have no idea. Sometimes YouTube doesn't send out notifications because they're weird. Question 7. What set has this mech? None. Ninjago Crossroads, Tournament Temple City, or the Ninjago City Workshops? Oh, and now we're lagging again. Oh boy, you guys seeing this lag? Or is it just me? Might just be me, honestly. I don't know. Let me know if you guys see it. I'm seeing it a little bit. Is Fantastic Four a major flop? I wouldn't say so. I think they're expecting it to at least break even from what I've seen. I don't know. I'm not like super caught up in like the box office of like Fantastic Four. Might just be me. Thanks for letting me know, y'all. Appreciate that. Yeah, might just be me. I know we had a little bit of lag like earlier in the stream, but we seem to be doing okay so far. And like I said, I did run like a full like 20-minute long test stream, or like 15 minutes, something like that, earlier today. No lag. It was just perfect. It was like just peace on earth. And then of course when I start up the actual stream, it starts lagging. Crossroads, or no, the Workshops was the correct answer there. Not the Crossroads. What set from the Summer Wave do you recommend to buy? Ooh, very much depends on what your budget is, because a lot of these sets are crazy expensive. Maybe try to go for one of the Ninjago Legends sets if you can. Otherwise, I mean, some of the smaller ones are interesting, I guess. If you're going to get like any small set though, and I do recommend this to like everyone, the Kai motorcycle 2-pack set is very, very good. It's like very solid for a $10 Ninjago set. Question 8. Who does not come in this set? Lloyd, Wu, Jay, or Kai? Honest opinion on Geode. I do like me some Geode. Cole and Geo. Yes, I do support, do ship. I think they're kind of cute. When are the part 2 set reviews? I'm planning on filming them this week. I think the only one that I have to do yet is the Bounty, if I'm not mistaken. So probably just going to be doing that one later this week. And also the Soundwave set. I'm going to be reviewing that too. Yes, Geode for the win. Absolutely. Kai was the correct answer there, by the way. BT dubs. Thoughts on the credit scenes for Fantastic Four? I liked them. The second one's a little silly, but it's kind of fun still. But yeah, the first one's pretty cool. Question 9. How many tournaments did Lloyd win? 2, 3, 1, or 0? Zip. Nada. Nothing. Target finally got the $10 JMac after over a year and a half. Well, that's exciting. That is a pretty good set, though, too, if you don't already have it. Let's see. Or will you buy any of the Lego One Piece sets? Probably not, just because I'm not like a big One Piece fan, but I do like how some of the minifigures look in those sets, and I do like a lot of the builds. Like, a buddy of mine and myself were looking at a Lego catalog like a few days ago, and we were comparing the One Piece boat to the new Bounty, trying to figure out which one was the better boat. So, I mean, some of the sets look cool. I just don't know enough about One Piece to be like as invested. How many Culvers are in your area? I think a few. They're pretty common. 0, apparently. Because he didn't win the Source tournament, and he also... Did he win the Tournament of Elements? I mean, he was the last Elemental Master standing, but Chen kind of won that one technically, right? I don't know. Guess they're not counting that one. Question 10. What is this jet called? Kai Fighter, Kai Jet Plane, I don't know, or Fire Flyer. Is the jet mech worth it? Probably not. I have mine and I'm trying to sell mine, so probably not. But, you know. Culver's sounds good. Homemade burgers for you tonight. Nice, that sounds pretty good too. I had, I meal prepped burritos last week, and I had my last burrito tonight. Gotta go to the store later tonight, pick up my groceries for the next week of meal prep. This week we're doing more of the turkey with the peppers and the sweet potatoes, and I got stuff to do new smoothies, like blueberry and strawberry smoothies, so those are going to be nice. With a little bit of cinnamon, because why not? Dare I say why not? Let's see. Correct answer should be the Kai Fighter. Yes, indeed. And I think that'll do it for this round. Let's see who wins. We have we have Jay and Nia's baby in third. We got Big Zane in second, I think, and Huntrix in first. Huntrix. But congrats to our top 3. Let's get the second round rolling. What game mode do you guys feel like playing tonight? Because we can totally play that one again, but with a different game mode. Once again, that quiz was submitted by Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. What game mode do you guys want to play? Is the third Kai short out yet? No, I think it comes out on either Thursday or Friday of this week. Can't remember what day it comes out, but later this week. Making smoothies too. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, I'm trying to make use of my blender. When I moved, I bought like a nice blender, and I've used it like a few times, but nearly not enough for what I paid for it, so I'm trying to use my blender a little bit more. I'm seeing a few votes for the Monster Brawl, so why don't we do that one here? The people want the monsters. Sounds good. Let's get the monsters rolling. We'll go 5 minutes on the clock for this one. Let's see. Can I big screen this guy? Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. Round 2 is now open. Feel free to join up if you would like. Haven't seen the Kai shorts yet. Gonna wait until they're all out. Gotcha. Thank you, Edcio, for the sub. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Strong possibility. Heard Comic-Con was absolute cheeks. Yeah, I blame the leaks for that. It sounded like they had like an awesome panel planned, and then the leaks happened. So they were like, well, now we can't talk about all that stuff. So what are we gonna do? So yeah, I blame the leaks for how the Comic-Con panel turned out, most definitely. Can I send you something on Instagram? Sure. I think I can still see it, right? I think I have you added. Marvel Sonic Boy. Sure. I'll take a look-see. Like how I have a blender, never used it once. Don't know why I have one. See, that was me too, but like I said, I kind of dropped a little bit more than I probably should have on that blender, and I like hardly used it, so. I am trying to learn how to cook a little bit more. I make all my meals now, my meal prep stuff. And I think I'm getting pretty good at it. I'm still not like, Gordon Ramsay level. Maybe one day Gordon Ramsay, but, I can make food now that isn't like a tortilla folded with mustard in the middle. So I call that progress. Absolutely. Disappointed, lack of 15th anniversary news. Yeah, they talked about like very... Oh, you hear that loud car? They talked about it like very briefly. I'm trying to remember like what exactly was said. Oh, they said that the designs are going to merge like past, present, and future attributes or something like that. It's I don't know. I think that's as close as we got to 15th anniversary content mentioned. Favorite elemental power, I like ice, lightning, and water. Those three are probably my favorites. But coal's my favorite ninja. But earth isn't my favorite power. Do with that what you will. Sent it to me? Alright, let's take a look-see. What do we have? I know my Instagram has been a little weird lately with not getting messages. I assume this is yours. Oh, with the Sasha boys. The Sajoth lads. Oh my goodness. That's pretty good. Marvel Sonic boy. That's a fun meme. I like that one. Very solid meme. Got my blender for less than 40 or 50. See, that's probably what I should have done, because I think mine was like 90, which is definitely way too much for a blender. So I'm trying to get my use out of it, though. You know, like I said, I got some smoothie stuff coming. We're gonna make some cinnamon blueberry smoothies. It's gonna be a good time. Thoughts on the Weapons movie? I did see Weapons with my sister last weekend, and it was good. I wouldn't say it's like better than Barbarian. I still like Barbarian a lot more than Weapons, but Weapons was pretty good. It's like objectively made like really well. So, what brand is your blender? Funny enough, I'm pretty sure it's a Ninja blender. I'm like 95% sure, but I don't feel like running out to my kitchen to look, unfortunately. But I'm assuming it's a Ninja blender. Let me know how that cinnamon blueberry smoothie tastes so I can try it. Will do. You might need to ask me again maybe later this week on stream, because I might forget, but I'll try to remember. But I'm excited to try it. Basically all it is it's just a little bit of blueberries. There's a little bit of like that vanilla protein powder in it from what I understand, and then you put cinnamon in it, and it's supposed to be a nice little smoothie. So I'm excited. Just got to get my groceries, which easier said than done, because that requires me to leave the house, and I don't want to. Yeah, Jay and Nia also had a moment in the trailer. They sure did. It's a very nice moment. I just kind of wish that guy wasn't standing in the background of that shot, because it makes it kind of awkward to use for thumbnails, but see if I can remove him for a later upload. I know Ninja like Ninjago. Even my blender's a Ninjago reference. Lamau. Imagine Jay gets a new girlfriend. You know how mad people are going to be if that happens? Like, he just shows up and he's just got, like, a new girlfriend. Like another bounty hunter, maybe. That'd be so weird. I'm not sure about the 2015 Megatronus warrior class figure. I don't think I ever had that one, so probably just no opinion, unfortunately. Remember when there was this whole controversy if the Weapons movie used AI because the teaser looked weird? I mean, a lot of things get that from what I've seen these days. Like, a lot of people are just quick to shout AI. Some stuff definitely is AI, and it's very much worth calling out, but I don't know, was it ever confirmed that the movie used AI? Because I didn't see anything like that. Would significantly ruin the movie if they did use AI for it. Let's see. AI is no good. Do you still want to see the Time Twins again? I'd like to at some point, but I've come to the conclusion that Dragon's Rising is probably never going to have the Time Twins in it. So, yeah, maybe one day. I will say, though, I did just see something over on Twitter. I forget exactly what it was, but it was like a throwback to one of the very first clips that we got for Dragon's Rising, where it's Lloyd and Wu at the monastery, like talking about the merge or whatever. And in the background, you can see like a banner that says in the Ninjago language, control time, control everything. I wonder if that's ever going to lead somewhere, or if it was just a nice little reference. At this point, considering that we haven't seen anything from the Time Twins, probably just a fun little reference, like an Easter egg. But I don't know. Skull Truck. the cartilage cart. Okay, we have our top three. We got Pomnix Jax in third. We have Bro Gugu in second, and the Saja boys have gotten first. Look at that. We had Huntrix, then the Saja boys. How those things work. Who have thought? All right. Once again, that quiz came to us courtesy of Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Now we have the second quiz that we are doing for this evening. Going to try to do 2 rounds of this too. This one comes from, I'm going to butcher this name, Akpobome. Very, very sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I think there's a very high chance that I am. But thank you very much for putting this one together for us. We will do this one next. Once again, shout out to you. Pomni and Jax. Is that like a... Surely that's a something, right? That's like a reference to something. Those are characters from something. Code on the top, QR code top left. Join up if you would like. Yeah, I'm going to try to find the name here. That's a good idea. Put the name in the chat. Let's see if I can find it, because I'm certainly not going to be able to find it on my computer right now. But I can look through my email and find the email. So give me one moment. Uno momento. Por favor. All right, let's see. What is all this? And now I can't find the email. Okay, hold on. Let me search for Blookets. I don't know why I can't find... Oh, I think I'm on the wrong email. I might be. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, got it. Okay, let me copy and paste. Can I copy and paste this in the chat? Maybe. I also can't see the chat right now, so you better be behaving yourselves in there. I swears it. Can I copy? Okay, here we go. All right. I am copying and pasting the name in the chat. Finally found it. All right. This quiz was made by... Boom. Thank you. This is the person that made the quiz. All right, cool. Glad we got that cleared up. Let's see. Jazzy, what's up, Jazzy? Jazzy says, I know I just got here. Could you time me out for like 10, 15 minutes? About to get blood drawn. Kind of need to be there. Okay, Jazzy. I will do 10 minutes because I can't do 15. So I will do 10. Enjoy getting blood drawn. All right, let's roll. Question number 1. What is the name of the ninja's underground base? The cave, the underground station, the hangar bay, monastery 2. I don't know this one. I know I've seen all these answers, but I forgot. I don't know this one. Which Saja boy would the ninja be? Yeah, who would be Genu? Probably Lloyd, right? The hangar bay is apparently the correct answer. I guess it did have a name. I don't know. Apparently it did. I don't know these things. Have I seen those Ninjago K-pop Demon Hunter videos? I have. I've even done a couple myself over on Instagram. Made a few posts about K-pop Demon Hunters and Ninjago. One of them I posted. What was it? It was the bit from the Royal Blacksmiths, where the ninja are like dancing and singing on the stage, and I edited the Saja Boys Soda Pop song over it, and I wrote like Spin Harmony if they were a good band. That post is getting a lot of traction as of late, and people are like kind of a little heated about it. So, so I'm like, ooh, it's not that deep, y'all. Come on, we're just having fun. Everybody loves Spin Harmony. We all know that. The Saja boys could never, but they totally could. Question 3. What season of Ninjago is the Destiny's Bounty 2.0 introduced? I think season 4, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I mean, if you can find me on Marvel Rivals, feel free to send me a friend request. I haven't played on it that much, though. It's been like a few days since I've played. Not sure if I'm going to be getting back into it this week, though, because I kind of got, like, a lot of video stuff to do, but always a chance. Spin Harmony and Saja Boys collab when? Hopefully soon. Someone did suggest that I should do the opposite. Like, I take the Saja Boys, but edit, like, the Weekend Whip over it. That could be fun to do, but probably not as funny as, like, the opposite of that. But that reel kind of, not going to say it, like, blew up, because it's definitely not, like, the most, like, watched reel ever, but it's definitely, like, getting a lot more views than what my reels usually get over on Instagram. So that's kind of cool, I guess. If there was anyone that was going to blow up, sure, maybe have it be that one. What's your name on Rivals? Should be the same that it is on YouTube. I think I'm going by the same name over there. But yeah, like I said, haven't been playing it much lately. I am a Mr. Fantastic main, though, in case you're wondering. What's Cole's favorite video game? Sitar Legend, Fist to Face 2, Gallimorph X Post, or Prime Empire? Thoughts on Galactus? He was pretty cool. I liked when he was just kind of sitting on his, like, big chair in space. You know? That was kind of sick. And you could just, like, see his eyes through, like, the smoke and the clouds and the dust. Pretty cool. I did get the Pedro Pascal skin. I had to. So I did cough up a little bit of money to Marvel Rivals to get that skin. I'm going to partake in the microtransactions. I mean, the game is free, so might as well. But no, it's pretty cool. What season do Kai and Nia find their parents? Good question. As I pull on the microphone cord on accident. Didn't mean to do that. What happened to Cinder and Jordana? I really hope we see Jordana again. She was kind of cool. Cinder, isn't Cinder still locked up in prison somewhere? We're probably never going to see Cinder again. Should I get the Temple Bounty set? I'd recommend it. I've had it for a few days. It's pretty cool. A little bit fragile, though, I will say. I've had parts, like, fall off of it when I'm trying to move it, so it's a little fragile. I will say, though, and I will get up to grab this super quick, so just bear with me here. My set came with an extra bag of parts, like a full extra bag. There were 2 bag 12s, so surely that's not, like, normal, right? But I did get an extra bag 12. Not like a bag with a minifigure in it or anything, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these extra parts to try to maybe build another building on the ship or something like that. Not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I just thought that was kind of weird that there were, like, 2 bag 12s. Glad I wasn't missing one, but did get an extra bag of parts. Like I said, I don't know if that's normal. Yeah, okay, but pretty fragile. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about it, too. I'm also not, like, the biggest fan of the dragon head not being, like, in the dead front of the boat, but I don't know. It's kind of growing on me, having it, like, wrap around, like, the top of the boat or whatever. It's kind of cool, I guess. I have seen the Power Rangers in Fortnite. I haven't played it, but, you know, I've seen, like, screenshots of it, like, online. Not like a big Power Rangers person, though. Let's see. Let me scroll up. I feel like I missed some things. Some stuffs. Also a Mr. Fantastic main, like to play Magneto and Doctor Strange. I haven't tried those characters. The only characters that I've tried, I tried Iron Man at first, but he was a little too hard to control. I think I've done other characters, but I can't remember. I think I tried to do Thor one time, but I don't remember for sure. But I just like Mr. Fantastic, how he plays. He's just flailing his arms around. I think that's fun to do. Cinder ended off one note. He kind of did. They could have done so much more with Cinder. If they don't bring him back and say Dragon's Rising kind of ends without Cinder like returning at all, dare I say he might be one of the most disappointing parts of Dragon's Rising. What's the name of Woo's tea shop? Just realized I should probably be reading these questions. Steep Wisdom. That's my bad. I got too distracted. Do not play Spider-Man. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of maybe thinking about trying him, but if you say he's hard to play, I might just avoid him. I think I've only seen a few people ever play him. Maybe that's why. Question 11. How long did Jillian Michaels voice Lloyd? Ooh, and we have like ranges of seasons here. Another one with season 15. I do wonder if they mean, again, crystallized or Seabound. Surely they mean crystallized here, right? That'd make the most sense. What about Captain America? Haven't tried him yet. Not sure if I will. Do you like Ultron? I haven't played as him yet either, so I'm not sure if I have like any opinion on Ultron. But I like Ultron like as a character in the movie. He was kind of cool. Very evil robot man. What's not to love? Who owns Rex? Fugitive, Ronin, Rocky, Danger Buff, or the Ice Emperor? Do you think the kid Rumi that Aaron met is a reference to Harumi? Is that kid actually called Rumi? Because if so, I mean, probably. But I can't remember what that kid's name is. I think I know which one you're talking about. The one at the beginning of season 3. Can't remember what his name is, though. Thoughts on Fugitive? Strangely enough, I'm not like the biggest Fugitive fan, but I would love it if LEGO would give us a Fugitive minifigure, and I want to make a custom one at some point, because I think I know a way to do it, but maybe one day. Do I like Crystallized? I do. I have a lot of problems with Crystallized, just as it is, like as a season. I think it's like narratively a little weak, maybe a little bit too long, but I think it's solid overall. I think it gets too much hate, dare I say. Might be a little controversial in saying that, but it's my opinion. Haven't played as Venom, I don't think. Maybe I tried him, but I can't remember. I don't think I did. Love how Jay was instantly done with Fugitive as soon as he met him. I know, I never related to Jay so hard in my whole life. But no, I do like Fugitive's design. I don't really care for him as a character, but I think the design is cute. If they made a figure of him, I would not mind. Just got Lord Rass as a figure. Very cool. Congrats on that. Let's see. Yeah, Oni Lloyd. Yeah, I get what you mean by that. They kind of hyped up Oni Lloyd like a lot just to basically do nothing with him. I think that's like everyone's biggest complaint about Crystallized is how little Oni Lloyd was implemented. If they went with the original ending, there probably would have been a lot more Oni Lloyd. Who holds the high score in Fist to Face 2? Fist to Face 2. Have not seen Crystallized, but I do like the dragon forms. Yeah, they're pretty, especially the minifigures. Sure, I think they look good. At least just overall, you know. Was wondering why Fugitive didn't ask about Jay when he saw Nia and Kai at the arcade. Yeah, that's a good point. You think he would have said something? Oh well. Yeah, it was about 20 seconds of screen time, something like that. Less than a minute, which is kind of like little weird, you know, especially for, you know, how hyped up Oni Lloyd was and the fact that he was like exclusive for the longest time to that one big set. Kind of weird, but, you know, like I said, I think that's something that everyone can pretty much agree on. Oni Lloyd was kind of underutilized. Actually like what they ended up doing with Oni Lloyd. Fit with how Lloyd was feeling throughout Crystallized. I can see that too. Absolutely. I just kind of wish it was like a little bit more of Oni Lloyd, you know? Like, again, the original ending, they kind of like... I'm trying to remember. They were going to do this thing where Lloyd lost himself in the Oni form and he like destroyed the Overlord and he became like the big villain that the ninja had to take down. That would have been kind of cool, but you know, as it stands, it's a cool design. Just kind of wish they did more with it. Have both 3DS Ninjago games. Very cool. I think I have Nindroids and Shadow of Ronin. I think those are the only two, right, on 3DS? Unless I'm mistaken. Very well could be. Favorite Crystal Council member? Ooh, it's hard for me to not say Harumi. I might just have to go with Harumi. But I do like Mr. F. I just wish, again, they did more with him. Who is Brad to the Bone? The bestest character ever. Hate the fact that Harumi was just forgiven. Yeah, that's also another big criticism that Crystallized has. And I get it too, you know, it does feel like it's kind of out of left field. But at the end of the day, you know, it's Lloyd's decision, I guess, to forgive her. I don't know. I get why people were upset. It's okay, she's with us. I get it. Hope we see Brad Tudabone again. Same. I still, like, stand by what I said in a recent video where they should totally bring back, like, a bunch of, like, random side characters from Ninjago's past and, like, do more with them in Dragon's Rising. Because there's a rumor that's what they're doing with Kai's monstrous journey, so we will have to wait and see. Do you have a favorite minifigure? I do. My favorite minifigure is the original Golden Lloyd from the final battle of Ninjago. I just think that figure is so cool. Unfortunately, very fragile nowadays. Like, I've had one break. I know people have been reporting that the original figure just kind of disintegrates when you handle it. Very true. Question 20. Who is Nautocon's father? I'm your father. It's okay. She's with us. It's all right, guys. Chill. She's okay. She's with us now. Trust. Golden Lloyd has a cracked torso and leg. Yeah, I've been trying to take care of, like, I have, I think, 2 right now. 3 if you count the one that's busted. I'm trying to keep the one that I have on, like, my stand in very good condition. But the one that I have in storage, that one might be cracked as well on the arms. Top 3, we have Twistitsu in 3rd, Max in 2nd, and Mr. Me in 1st. Awesome, very cool. Let's do another round of this, then we'll probably wrap up stream tonight. But let's do one more round. What do you guys feel like playing? Feel free to leave some suggestions in the chat for game modes and whatnot. Do you like Lloyd and Akita more than Lloyd and Harumi? It might be controversial to say, but I kind of like them both about the same, I think. In terms of which one's more realistic, probably Akita, but I'm not, like, the biggest Lloyd and Harumi hater. I do like that ship to an extent. I get why people don't like it. I personally don't see, like, that many issues with it, but that's just me. Crypto or gold? I tell you what, we can give you guys the crypto fix this week. I'll be generous. Let's do some crypto. 5 minutes. Let's do some crypto. And there you go. Code on the top, QR code top left. Join up if you would like. We can do the crypto hack, because why not? The people have spoken. They would like to play the crypto. So join up if you would like. The way you're describing these Golden Lloyds sound like they just disintegrate. They really do. I mean, people have showed, like, online, they were trying to, like, swap, like, the legs or something, and one of the legs just, like, fell apart. I guarantee you, if I went over to my Golden Lloyd from 2013 and tried to take the arms off, both arms would just be destroyed. You know what else has that problem? Dark red for some reason. Continuing my dark red rant that's been a common thing as of late. Yeah, a lot of the older, like, Nias, for example, you can't really, like, move the arms if they have dark red. Same with, like, Kais. You can't really do that at all. Am I going to play Lego City Undercover this week? I think yes. I would like to try to do some Undercover Lego City streams, probably at some point later this week. I want to at least try to stream more this week, because we didn't stream at all last week, so... I mean, already we're starting off good with Monday, so hopefully we can keep that streak going. Would love to do that at some point. Yeah, brown Lego pieces as well. Very true. Yeah, when my movie Bounty fell off the shelf, I think maybe about a year ago at this point, a lot of the pieces were just like shattered because they were brown. Unfortunately. It's the dye they use. It's called brittle brown for a reason. I guess so. Definitely fits the name. How old is Harumi and Lloyd? Again, that just depends on who you talk to. I could not tell you. What are your thoughts on the Spectral Dragonians? I like I assume you mean like the minifigures and not like the concept of them. Because concept-wise, I'm not sure if I can talk about it without spoilers, but the minifigures are pretty cool. I like the little splashes of red in there. I like the blue, like the transparent blues on those figures. I do like how Tyr has like an all white like hat. It's almost like he's wearing a dragon skull. That's a nice touch. I'm not sure which ones I like more though, like the older Dragonians from earlier this year or the spectral ones. Don't know. Have your cats ever knocked over any of your Lego builds? Actually, yeah, and I do have a video. Let me see if I can link it quick. It's on my second channel. In case you guys don't know, I do have a second channel. Don't really post over there very often. But I do have... I just looked at the second channel. I totally forgot I made my banner Brokeback Mountain on the second channel. But I do have a video of my cat Waffle knocking over a set that I was trying to review. Yeah, I'll link it in the chat quick, just in case you guys want to check it out. Check out the second channel. It's a good time over there, totally. Alright, give that a little look-see if you would like. Let me try to get back to the stream now because I don't have it pulled up. There we go. Is there a spoiler? Oh, yeah, there is. Alright. Get out of here. We'll see you later, Kai. Of course it's Kai. We got it. No worries. If they made a Dragon's Rising game on the Switch, would you play it? For sure. Absolutely. I'm always happy for more Ninjago games, you know? So sure. I know the TannerFishies 2 guy is way cooler. He keeps on stealing all my content. I don't know how he does it. Fun fact, I think I've told you this before. I actually am banned on commenting on the second channel on my main channel. For some reason. I forget the reason. I think I was like trying to do a funny where I was trying to like tell myself off, but YouTube like banned me from commenting on the second channel, so that's fun. I got banned from my own comment section. Isn't Lloyd and Harumi supposed to be the same age? I feel like, you know, the way that I see it, I feel like Lloyd was probably younger than Harumi was before he took the... Like, maybe he was younger by, like, you know, a few years. Then he took the Tomorrow's Tea. Then he became maybe, like, the same age as Harumi, or maybe, like, a year older or something like that. There's a way to make it work. What up, Jazzy? What up, I'm back. Not sure if you got my message. Wouldn't be surprised. There's no Wi-Fi or data at the hospital. Don't think we did. I don't remember seeing anything from you, Jazzy, but happy to see that you are back. Welcome. Copied him by having the same cat. So true. Feel like the writers just don't care about ages, and that explains everything there. Oh yeah, I mean, they've made that very clear. If they really wanted to explain the ages, they totally could, but at this point, it's best to kind of just leave it ambiguous, because I feel like no matter what you do, there's going to be people that'll be like, no, that doesn't fit the timeline. I'll probably be one of those people. So I think the best thing for them is to just, you know, not do that, not touch that. Halloween's only 2 months. Do you have any plans? I don't have anything solid yet. However, I do want to do another Halloween stream at some point, so look forward to that. And I'm trying to figure out what my costume is going to be this year. I do want to go as a Ninjago character, but I don't know what Ninjago character. Asked like 20 minutes ago if you could time me out for 15 minutes. Oh, I did see that, yeah. I did time you out, Jazzy. I did see that. Top 3, we got Hacker in 3rd. Zostery? Oh, Zostery from K-pop Demon Hunters. And Cole Rules. Shout out to the top 3. And with that being said, guys, that'll just about do it for trivia this evening. I think that went pretty well. We got to do all the quizzes that we were going to do today, so I call that a success. But feel free to tune in on Thursday of this week. We will have more trivia this week because, of course, tonight's was the one that we were going to do last week. So hang tight. We will be doing more this week, more trivia and whatnot. So stay tuned for that. But that'll pretty much do it for this trivia stream this evening. Well, not the stream, but trivia just in general. Let's see, Sora. See, I don't know. I could do Sora, but I kind of want to do something else. I don't know. Definitely not going to go as a male Ninjago character. Are you kidding? I'm getting another wig, but I got to figure out what wig I want. Like what wig would look best on my head, and maybe we'll just go from there. Fine, just a checkup. Awesome. Glad to hear it's nothing like super serious. Did I promise Sora? Oh, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Promises are meant to be broken. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I'm definitely not going as a male Ninjago character. So, I don't know. Leave some suggestions in the comments. Is it weird that I'm still hyped for Season 3 Part 2? No, not at all. In fact, I think more people should be excited for Season 3 Part 2. I think a lot of people just don't really care anymore because of all the leaks, which, you know, it's like, yeah, thanks for the leaks, guys. Way to kill this series, you know? Kill all the hype for it. But no, I mean, if you've been avoiding all of the leaks and you've been watching the trailers, the clips, you're excited for it, yeah, for sure. I think it's definitely okay to be excited for it. Let's see. Apparently I did promise Sora. Okay, if not Sora, who's Pixel Girl? See, that's one of them that I was thinking of doing. I think I could pull that one off. I could be on stream, you know, have my cute little my little blonde wig. I could have like a green drink or something. I think that might be a stronger possibility than Sora. But, you know, you promised Sora. I personally request it. Take it up with the higher ups if you continue to deny. Guess what? You know, Halloween's, a few months away. We have some time to figure some stuff out. So yeah, rocks could be fun too. I just know with rocks, it's going to be like, there's going to be a lot of like customizing going on. Like, okay, if I did do Sora, right? I think that one's easy to do pretty much because you just need the pink wig and the cat earphones and I can just wear whatever. The Who's Pixel Girl, same thing. She's got like a very normal outfit, all things considered. Rocks might be a little difficult, you know, because I got to make the mask, I got to find the hat. A little bit more going into that one. So I think it's also a matter of like, how lazy am I going to be for Halloween? Chances are very lazy. Ooh, Patty Keys. See, Patty Keys, that might be a winner right there. I would not mind going as Patty Keys. See ya, Danny. Have a good one. Catch you next time. Edna Walker. Okay, why does that idea kind of slap? That's a good idea. Gandalaria, that's also a good idea. A lot of good ideas here. Wildfire, that could be fun too. Bright red wig. Edna could be fun. See what? I don't know if I want to like say what I was thinking, but I will say I had a very similar idea with possibly going as one of the moms, but I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So, Halloween's still a little while away. Rogue, that's a good idea for a costume. Let's see. Edna Walker would be peak. Zeatrix. Not sure if I can pull off Zeatrix's hairstyle. If I'm gonna do a Zeatrix, it's probably gonna be the older design. Ain't no way he's cosplaying Maya. We will just have to wait and see. I was driving home yesterday, right, from my travels, and I'm like, man, I should really start thinking about my Halloween costume. Obviously, I'm not gonna dress as a dude, so who am I gonna be? Ooh, what if I was one of the moms? Gail Gossip? That's a good idea, too. A lot of good ideas. See, Thunderfang would be a pretty sick costume, but I have no idea where I would even start to do that one. Like, if anyone does, like, a Thunderfang cosplay, I wonder if anyone's done a Thunderfang cosplay. Surely it's difficult. They already got Halloween stuff at Costco. Time's running out. Yeah, I did see that a lot of stores had the Halloween stuff already out, but I don't know. I probably shouldn't wait until, like, October, because I feel like a lot of the stuff that I need might be kind of hard to get because everyone's trying to get, like, costume stuff. Because, you know, a lot of people wait until last minute. Spooky season is now, thanks to science. Liber would be a rad outfit. I can see that. It's a good design. It could be Thunderfang the same way you were Pythor. Oh, with the cardboard? Of course. Wouldn't be a very good Thunderfang. Nelson, just break both legs. You really gotta, like, stick to the you gotta commit to the bit, you know, if you're gonna be Nelson. Yeah, they usually put, like, Halloween stuff, like, around this time, like, every year. And then Christmas stuff, you know, starts showing up around the end of September. It's big mess. Hate when holidays do that. Here, give me 1 second. Gonna walk over here. Put these guys up on the shelf, because I don't trust them on the desk. Bada bing, bada bam. See, Spectral Thunderfang would be a pretty sick Halloween costume because he's also a ghost. Any of the Spectral Forbidden 5 would be pretty sweet, too. Can't really do Harumi because we did Harumi last year, but that is a good idea. We did it last year. It was such a good idea. What else do we got here? Anything else that we should talk about before we wrap up? Yeah, the only Rumi that I'd be is Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters. Can't be Drix because every comment would be, is this guy Bugs? The is this guy Bugs stream. When is the Ninjago live stream ending? Swear it's been going on for the last 2 weeks. That's a good question. I'm not sure if it is ending. It's been going on for a while. Go dig that pink wig out of the trash and serve as Sora. I mean, Sora is definitely, like, near the top of the list of ideas. I think I'm going to go for maybe a few different ideas and kind of, like, narrow it down from there. Sora will be considered, though. I'm not sure if I could pull that off, though, unfortunately. We will see. I think I could if I tried hard enough, but, you know. Plus, it would give me an excuse to buy those little headphones with the cat ears on them. So, you know, not a bad idea there. Dragonian would be difficult. Sensei Garmadon would be pretty easy. Let's see. Flash and Rango. I've seen both. I think Rango's pretty good. Flash, not so much. Esphira. Dogshank? How would I pull that one off? Ooh, a wolf warrior? Yeah, that could be kind of cool. Get the wolf mask. Paper mache the wolf mask. Put, like, red contacts in my eyes. There you go. You're doing Shatterspan. But anything else that we should talk about here? Anything else? Because I think I'm just about ready to wrap it up. Sally from Darkly's... Okay, wait. What about Sally, but crystallized Sally? Huh? Ji-hoon Squid Game. I don't know if I could pull that one off. I feel like the Squid Game costumes are a little bit too, like, overdone, especially these past few years for Halloween. Yeah, Sally the pink-haired one. Exactly. Get my little guitar. Then again, yeah, if I'm going to get a pink wig, might as well just do Sora. Faith from Hunted. My goodness. Snail Man, the pink one. Oh, the Mr. Snail Man. Another great idea. Do Garmadon just spray paint yourself black? Yeah, that's not a good idea. Don't do that. That's not very good. I would not recommend. But Mr. Snailman, spray paint yourself pink. You might be cooking. Gotta get like the pipe cleaners, you know, for the little feelers on our face or whatever, or on his face rather, because it's Mr. Snailman. Should do RC. Ooh, maybe Prime RC. Let's see. Do you think we will still be able to watch Ninjago content on YouTube, considering the kids and stuff after the whole ID? Yeah, so just talking about that really quick again. Basically, from what I understand, and I could be totally wrong in saying this, but from what I understand, YouTube is basically doing this new thing now where they're trying to detect if users are children. So what they do is they look at what you watch, and they use this little AI algorithm thing to look at what you watch and basically determine if you're a child or not based on what you are watching. And, you know, the only way to say, hey, I'm not a kid is to prove it. So you need to submit some type of like government ID or like a credit card or something like that from what I've heard. And yeah, it just sounds like a big disaster waiting to happen. So yeah, I have no idea if all of the Ninjago stuff is going to get like flagged. Strong possibility, but like, come on, it's such a weird thing. And yeah, I said earlier in the stream, I'm not sure how many of you were around when I said this, but to me, this kind of seems like that Copa or Kappa thing that was going around like the past 5 years, or like, you know, 5 years ago, something like that. I don't know. It kind of seems like something that YouTube is going to implement for like a little while. Then they're going to realize that nobody likes it. Then they're going to take it away. I don't know. Maybe I should be taking it like a lot more seriously, but I don't know. Me personally, it's just one of those things where I'm like, I'm just going to wait and see, right? Because I know for, you know, like all of my stuff, and obviously since like everyone is here talking about Ninjago on a primarily Ninjago-based channel, strong possibility that a lot of us are going to get flagged. So I don't know what's going to happen. You know, obviously I'm not going to be submitting any form of ID to YouTube because that's just a really bad idea. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. We will see. Again, I'm not sure if I should be more concerned about it. Me personally, it just kind of seems like one of those dumb new YouTube updates that's not going to go anywhere, but we will see. There are better, more informed people out there to listen to if you want like more of a, again, like a more of an informed opinion. I'm just going off of what I've heard through the grapevine, so could totally be wrong. Would recommend researching this topic for yourself more if you have concerns. But yeah, we will see. Not taking a little selfie for YouTube for watching the silly Lego show. Exactly. Like, it shouldn't be that hard. Like I said earlier, too, I get, like, wanting to protect, like, children online, like, obviously, right? But I think there's, like, less destructive ways to do it, you know? Like, to the point where it, like, you can do that without, you know, messing up everyone else's, like, good time. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, you know, I feel like it's more so like a matter of the parents should probably, you know, do something about it. I don't know. We will see. I also found out today that YouTube is going to start auto-dubbing my videos for foreign countries, so that's going to be fun. Don't know what that's about, but apparently my videos are going to be like auto-dubbed. I assume using AI, which, so fun. So if you see a video of mine, but it's like me talking in Spanish, or the video's like auto-dubbed in like something, I didn't do that. Ooh, can you turn off the auto-dubbing? Okay, because my my email that I got today basically said like, hey, we're going to auto-dub your stuff. Nothing you can do about it. But I will look to see. Yeah, auto-dubbing will soon be enabled for this channel. No, oh yeah, you can turn off auto-dubbing. Okay, cool. All right, I will be sure to do that. Did not realize I could do that. Should have read the whole email. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, there's YouTube Kids for a reason. Yeah, exactly. Parents' job to monitor their children, not YouTube. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I get wanting to, look out for kids online. Obviously, you want to protect them, but surely there's a better way to do that, right? But with that being said, everyone, I think we're going to wrap it up there for stream tonight. Like I said, if you would like to find out more about the whole new YouTube AI detecting if you're a kid or not update, I'd recommend researching it for yourself. Check it out. It might not be like as big of a deal as we think it is. It doesn't sound great, just given from what I've heard, but I don't know. I'm definitely not like the most informed person to talk about it. So check it out for yourself if you would like to find out more. And with that being said, let's wrap things up here. Streaming schedule is on your screen right now, and let's get this wrapped up here. So hugs all around, everybody. Thank you so much for swinging on by. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's little stream here. Once again, doing last week's trivia, but today, because obviously traveling last week. Like I said, I do want to do more streams this week. Strong possibility of that happening. If not, we will still definitely have a Thursday trivia stream this week as well, so stay tuned. Kind of out of order there with the steaks and the milks, but that's all good. Bottom line, thank you so much for swinging on by, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, feel free to like, subscrizzle, do all that fun stuff. Stay safe out there. Have a good rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. Hope you guys have a good one. We'll talk to you guys again soon. Peace.